welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be doing a stock analysis on Parrot. Now, if you don't know what Parrot is, it is a French company that's based in the United States, and they make drones like this. Now, drones like this you might just think, oh, they're just used for recreational use for everyday people, but they are actually primarily used for militaries and police for surveillance. Now, a reason I don't like this stock at the moment is because of the volatility, and as you can see, recently we just had this huge boom, then it fell down, and then it spiked again. Now, I like it as a whole because I like the product they're making, but it is very speculative at the moment. I personally think that people believe it is maybe a Europe versus United States military stock, like we do have those Rheinmetall, Saab, and Kongsberg. I don't think so, as because I believe their main buyer of the drones is the United States military, but I have not been able to find any proper sources regarding that. Similar, they make for militaries all over the world, and they have even a partnership with the American military about a certain drone that they make. Now, it was trading at one of the highest peaks up here at about 9. As you can see, if we go back a couple of years, you can see it was all max trading at 5.70 back in 22. And then it fell down all the way down here to about 1.9 before it really spiked back here in November. Now, they don't make any money at all yet, as you can see down here. Annually, they lose money. They make a little money in revenue, but they lose a bit more. Now, in 24 was actually quite nice regarding how little money they lost compared to their earnings. So as you can see, they only lost about 11%, with the year before they lost almost 50%. So yeah. Now, if you take at the seasonal, look at seasonals, you can see some of the years it is quite volatile. As you can see, some years like this year, it's up 118%. Then we have 2020 and 15, where it's up 73 and 83%. And then we have some years where it just absolutely tanks, and then we have some years where it just kind of calms down and sits below the starting position from the year. Now, it is actually quite impressive to see it in 22. It was up by 5%, given that most companies didn't. So yeah, it is quite highly evaluated compared to this year. So as that is also why as I told you, it is quite speculative. As you can see, just see it was up by 200%, then it went down, and it was only I mean this in the most serious way, it was only worth 98% more than the start of the year. Then it went back to 24%, and now it's again back in, what's that, 170, 137%. I mean. Now, if you take a look at the technicals for this stock, as you can see here, it is neutral for the day, and for the month it is a buy. Now, a reason for the buy, you can figure that out yourself, is because we have these highly fluctuations where it went all the way up and all the way down. Now, of course, the month also has not taken into consideration on the signals. It doesn't show yet. Was minus 11% earlier. As you can see, it is now minus 8.7%, which also just shows you how volatile, how speculative this stock is. Now, in the long run, I do like it. I do like it a lot. I think there is going to be a lot of customers in the base that they produce drones. Now, if you have seen the war in Ukraine, you might know that some people take everyday drones and put bombs on them. This would not be a bad company to make such things, but I believe they have said they won't make any. I have tried to gather information on that, but it's quite hard to come around. But I believe it was Parrot who went out when someone asked them about producing drones, these suicide bomber drones. They would not be taking part of any of it, as they do make stuff for military, but not any violent stuff. So I won't speculate on that. So yeah, as you can see, there's not really any technical analysis on it, and I think it's because it's such a small company. As you can see here, the market cap is 243 million euros, so very small company. So yeah, I think it's an interesting company. I will definitely look at it in the future, but right now I don't like it. So if anybody was in this, I would just hold. If you bought it down here, I would actually get out, because I think chances are it's gonna fall back down. So the support line we have right here, it was reading about 4.80. I think chances are it's gonna fall back down. I don't think this double top pattern is gonna keep. I think it's gonna tank a bit more than trade it sideways down here. Now, that was my analysis from Parrot. If you want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to leave them in the comments and like and subscribe.